Okay, here's an idea. Bring back that failed Spider-Man Broadway musical. Get Andrew Garfield to play Spider-Man in that. It'd be perfect. Tick Tick Boom is available to stream on Netflix now. Let's get into my thoughts on it. This is the biopic based on the late playwright Jonathan Larson, played by Andrew Garfield. I would say the thing that Larson was most known for is his musical Rent, one of the longest running Broadway shows of all time. I may not be a Broadway person, but I did the research and apparently there are a bunch of Broadway little cameos of actors in here. And even Bradley Whitford plays Stephen Sondheim and has a small role in this movie, in that. And this being a movie about Broadway musicals, this is also a musical. The name of this movie, Tick Tick Boom, is based on the autobiographical play that Larson wrote and did before his passing. And on top of all of that, Andrew Garfield here is fantastic as Larson. His acting's great. He also sings like an angel. It wouldn't be out of the picture to say that he probably has an Oscar nomination coming his way for this. Another big part of this is that this is the directorial debut of Lin-Manuel Miranda, the Hamilton guy. Personally, I do think that in most of the things that Lin-Manuel is in, he is the weakest part of this movie, but he's not in this movie, he directed it, and I think he did a fine job. You could tell that the care and effort was here to put together a well-made movie, and especially for a tribute to a Broadway legend. And I do enjoy that this isn't one of your typical biopics that have been coming out recently. Sure, one literally just came out the same weekend as Tick Tick Boom, but that was also really good. You'll hear my thoughts on that soon. I do think Miranda brought a lot of visual flair to a story that could have been told really dully. And because of the approaches that's taken with the story and the visuals, it really did make for a much more interesting musical, along with an interesting biopic, and it was never boring. It's also kind of crazy that the writer of this movie also wrote the Dear Evan Hansen movie that came out, one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time. So do what you will with that knowledge. Overall, I think Tick Tick Boom is a knockout. I think Andrew Garfield delivers one of the best performances of his career, possibly getting him a lot of awards recognition, and it's a blast to watch.